Have you ever wondered if there's more to those colorful psychedelic trips than just vivid hallucinations? The world of psychedelic drugs, shrouded in mystery and misconceptions, is slowly unveiling its potential to enhance our cognitive abilities. Imagine a compound that could increase our brain's connectivity, stimulate the formation of new neural pathways, and enhance our creativity and problem-solving skills. Sounds like science fiction, right? But recent research suggests that this could be a reality. Psychedelic substances, long associated with countercultures and spiritual journeys, are now being explored for their potential to revolutionize our understanding of the brain and mental health. From treating mental health conditions such as depression, anxiety, and PTSD, these substances are emerging as promising therapeutic tools. The question is no longer just about whether these substances can cause hallucinations, but about what these altered states of consciousness can reveal about our brain's untapped potential. So let's delve into some recent studies that have aimed to decode the mysteries of the psychedelic experience. Researchers at the Imperial College London have been delving deep into the world of psychedelics, particularly psilocybin. This is the active compound found in magic mushrooms, a potent little fungi that has been causing quite a stir in the scientific community. The team at Imperial College didn't just sit around and theorize, they rolled up their sleeves and got to work. They conducted a study using a technique called magnetoencephalography, or MEG for short. This technique measures the strength of connections between different regions of the brain. It's like a superpowered magnet that can map the highways and byways of our minds. In this study, healthy volunteers were given a single dose of psilocybin. Now you might be wondering, what's a healthy volunteer? Well, these are individuals with no history of mental health disorders who were willing to have their brains probed in the name of science. So what did the researchers find? After administering the psilocybin, they observed a significant increase in brain connectivity in these volunteers. But here's the real kicker. This wasn't just a temporary flash in the pan. The increase in connectivity was observed in both the short term and the long term. That's right, a single dose of psilocybin seemed to rewire the brain, creating stronger connections between different regions. This is a groundbreaking finding. It suggests that psilocybin and possibly other psychedelic drugs have the potential to enhance our cognitive abilities. It could make us more creative, improve our problem-solving skills, and increase our cognitive flexibility. But as always in the world of science, more research is needed. We need to better understand the long-term effects of these substances on our brains. So while we wait for more studies, let's ponder on this. A small dose of a psychedelic substance can potentially cause our brains to rewire themselves, to form new and stronger connections. That's a pretty mind-bending thought, isn't it? The results? A significant increase in brain connectivity, both short-term and long-term, from just a single dose of psilocybin. Not just humans, even our tiny friends, the mice, have been part of this grand experiment. Delving deeper into the realm of psychedelics, a fascinating study published in the esteemed Nature journal takes us on a journey involving the brains of mice. The intrepid researchers ventured into uncharted territories using a technique known as diffusion tensor imaging, or DTI for short. This sophisticated tool was deployed to track the growth of new nerve fibers in the brains of mice. To set the stage, these mice were administered a dose of psilocybin, the active compound we've come to recognize from magic mushrooms. Now you might ask, why the interest in nerve fibers? Well, nerve fibers form the intricate network that connects different areas of our brain, enabling communication and coordination between various brain functions. In essence, the more robust this network, the more efficient our brain can be. And what did the researchers find? Quite astonishingly, psilocybin led to an increase in the growth of new nerve fibers, but not just anywhere in the brain, specifically in the prefrontal cortex. For those of you not well versed in neuroanatomy, the prefrontal cortex is no ordinary region. It's the command center for higher-order cognitive functions, the place where the magic of planning, decision-making, and problem-solving happens. So, imagine for a moment a substance that could potentially enhance the connectivity in this crucial brain region. We're talking about a possible boost to our cognitive abilities, our capacity to think, to problem-solve, to innovate. But let's not jump the gun here. While these findings are certainly exciting, they are but a single piece of a larger, complex puzzle. More research is needed to fully comprehend how these changes in the brain translate into tangible benefits for mental health and cognitive function. With psilocybin, it seems, we might be able to literally grow our way to higher cognitive functions. A thought-provoking idea to mull over, don't you think? These studies have opened new doors to understanding the brain and mental health. Indeed, the findings we've explored have illuminated the potential of psychedelic drugs to alter our brain's wiring, enhancing cognitive function and paving the way for improved mental health. Imagine for a moment the brain as an intricate city. Its roads and highways are the neural pathways, the routes that thoughts, ideas, and emotions travel. Life experiences, education, and now it seems even psychedelic drugs can build new roads, bridges, and tunnels, creating a more interconnected and efficient city. This is the profound change we're talking about. A reconfiguration of the brain's landscape that could lead to enhanced creativity, improved problem-solving skills, and increased cognitive flexibility. But what does this mean for mental health? Well, mental health conditions like depression, anxiety, and PTSD are often associated with certain patterns of brain activity. If psychedelic drugs can rewire the brain, they could potentially disrupt these patterns, offering a new approach to treatment. It's a promising prospect, but one that requires careful exploration. Why? Because while the city analogy helps us understand the potential benefits of increased brain connectivity, it also highlights the need for caution. Just as haphazard construction can lead to traffic jams and structural issues in a city, we need to ensure that the changes psychedelics induce in the brain are beneficial and not harmful. This is where further research comes in. Understanding the long-term effects of psychedelic drugs on the brain is a vast and complex task. It's like trying to map out an ever-evolving metropolis where new roads are constantly being built and old ones reconfigured. But it's a challenge that scientists are enthusiastically taking on, driven by the potential benefits these substances could offer. In the end, it's fascinating, isn't it, that a single dose of a psychedelic drug can rewire our brains in such a profound way. It's a testament to the incredible complexity and dynamism of our brains and a reminder of how much more there is to discover.